everyone, welcome to the Portsmouth Library Story Times. Today we're going to do spooky stories for Halloween, and the first one we're going to start with is the 10 Little Monsters. Right, let's get to the first page. 10 little monsters waking from their sleep, blinking in the candlelight in the castle deep, going trick-or-treating, will they frighten you? 10 little monsters all shout BOOM! 10 little monsters have a chilling whine. Ooh, howls a werewolf. Now there are 9. 9 little monsters run away, but wait! Clank goes the headless knight. Now there's only 8. 8 little monsters frightened by a raven. Wah! Goes a hungry bird. Now there's only 7. 7 little monsters with pumpkin heads on sticks. Goes the secret door. Now there's only 6. 6 little monsters. The robots coming live. The scientists laugh. Now there's only 5. 5 little monsters here scratching at the door. Ooh, groans the zombie gang. Now there's only 4. 4 little monsters forced to turn and flee. Clink, clank goes the skeletons, and now there's only 3. 3 little monsters smell a stinky brew. Hobble, bubble, trouble, chant the witches. Now there's only 2. 2 little monsters, much too tired to run. Woo! Wails the big green ghost. Now there's only 1. 1 little monster, feeling terrified. What's that light? What's that noise? Dare he go inside? Trick or treat, it's party time. We wondered where you've been. Now everyone can celebrate the spooky Halloween. Were they very scary? Did they frighten you? 10 little monsters all shout, BOOM! Oh, was that scary? I don't know. Perhaps it wasn't. Are you ready now? Are we ready for creepy carrots? Dun dun dun. Right. Whoops. Let's get it sorted out. Oh, do you like eating carrots? Are they yummy? Well, Jasper Carrot does. What am I saying? Not Jasper Carrot, Jasper Rabbit. Jasper Rabbit has a passion for carrots, and the carrots that grew in Crappin Hoppin Field were the best. Oh, they were so fat and so crisp and free for the taking. He pulled some up for a morning snack on the way to school, and he yanked out a few on his way to football practice. He ripped them out from the ground on his way home at night. Jasper couldn't get enough of carrots until, dun dun dun, they started following him. He first noticed something strange after the big football game against the East Valley Hares. Jasper was about to help himself to a victory snack. When he heard it, the soft, sinister thud, 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 thud of carrots creeping. He turned, but there was nothing there. Just my imagination, he thought, and then he hopped a little faster. That night, as he was brushing his teeth, they were there! Jasper whipped around, but nothing. He laughed at himself, picked his toothbrush off the floor, and then went to bed quickly. The next morning, he approached Crappin Hopper Field slowly. He reached for 2 wild carrots. Nothing happened. He bit into one. Nothing happened. Phew! Creepy carrots. Oh, that was so ridiculous. But when he arrived home that evening, Mum! Mum! Jasper screamed, creepy carrots in the shed! His mum opened the door slowly. There weren't any carrots, not even the regular kind. Oh dear, there's no such thing as creepy carrots, Mum said, shaking her head. Oh, Jasper. Later that night, as Jasper lay in bed, he heard it. The breathing, the terrible, carroty breathing. And there, on his wall. Ah! Creepy carrots, he shouted. Dad! Dad! His dad thumped into his bedroom and threw on the light. They searched under the bed. No creepy carrots. They looked through the closet. No creepy carrots. They opened the cupboard doors. No creepy carrots. Oh, it's just a bad dream, son, his dad said, shaking his head. Now go back to sleep. But that wasn't going to happen. By the end of the week, Jasper was seeing creepy carrots creeping everywhere. Jasper knew his parents were wrong. Creepy carrots were real, and they were coming for him. But they couldn't get him if they couldn't get out. Jasper had a plan. First thing on Saturday, he grabbed supplies and headed to Crappin Hopper Field. Can you see him? He's building something round the carrots. He's sawing, he's digging. Oh, look, he's putting some water in and he's hammering. Oh, what's he building? As the sun finally set across Crappin Hopper Field, Jasper Rabbit smiled. On his way home, there was no thud, thud, thud. There was no carrot-shaped shadows. His plan had worked. No creepy carrots would ever get out of that carrot patch ever again. Can you see? Look, he's built a fence round. There's crocodiles. No, they won't get out. But as the sun finally set, the carrots of Crappin Hopper Field cheered. Hurrah! The creepy plan had worked. They were sure of it. Jasper Rabbit would never get into that carrot patch ever again. The end. Right, did you like Jasper Carrot? Would you like another adventure? Now, can we cope with creepy underwear? Dun dun dun. Creepy pair of underwear. Here we go. I hope this isn't going to be too scary. Let's have a look. Here we go with Jasper Rabbit again. Jasper Rabbit needed a new pair of pants. On Thursday, Mum took him to the pants shop and grabbed 3 pairs of plain white pants. But as they headed for the checkout, Jasper spotted them. Wow, creepy underwear. Oh my God, that's so creepy. Oh, it looks so comfy. They were glorious. Mum, can we have those, please, said Jasper. Oh, I think they're a little bit too creepy, said Mum. No, they're not creepy, they're cool, said Jasper. I'm not a little bunny anymore. I'm a big rabbit now. Mum agreed to buy 1 pair. That night, Jasper wore his cool new pants to bed. Do you want to leave the light on, said Dad. Dad, I'm not a little bunny anymore, said Jasper. I'm a big rabbit now. His dad shut the door, and that's when Jasper noticed. Wow, the underwear glowed a ghoulish, greenish glow. Look at that. He closed his eyes, he pulled up the covers, he buried his face into his pillow, but it didn't help. He could still see that ghoulish, greenish glow. Jasper leapt out of bed and put on a pair of plain white pants. He stuffed the creepy pants into the bottom of his laundry bag, and he finally fell asleep. But when he got up the next day, he was wearing the creepy pants. Jasper threw them into the bin. He was still a big rabbit. He wasn't scared of anything, but he was done with the scary pants. After school, Jasper was doing his homework when he heard it. A scratchy, scraping sound from his drawers. He opened the drawers and, uh-oh, they were back, staring at him with that ghoulish, greenish glow. He snatched the creepy pants out of a drawer. He grabbed a big envelope, addressed it to China and put some stamps on. Buy scary pants, he said, dropping the package into the post box. When he opened the front door the next morning, they were back! Oh, and where those chopsticks? His creepy pair of underpants had somehow returned from China and brought back souvenirs. Uh-oh. Jasper grabbed his mum's good sewing scissors. Remember, don't do this at home, kids. She didn't like him using them, but this was an underwear emergency. This time the creepy pants were going for good. Wow, that's a bit naughty. At bedtime, he slowly opened his pants drawer. Nothing, just plain white pants. He searched under his bed. He shook his lampshades. There was no sign of a creepy pants. He went into the bathroom to comb his ears. They were back! What's the matter with you? His mum asked. You're so jumpy lately. Nothing, he yelped. A grown rabbit couldn't be scared of his own pants. He seized the pants, he grabbed a spade from the garden, and he rode down to the hill, and he wouldn't stop pedaling until he got right to the top. And then he began to dig. He dug until his hole was dark and deep and 100% pant-proof. He chopped the underwear in, and they gleamed from the bottom, that ghoulish greenish glow. But not for long. Look, he's buried them. Hooray! When he got home, Jasper crept to his dresser, and they couldn't be in there, could they? No way, right? He reached for the handle, he peeked in. No, nothing, just plain white pants. Jasper smiled and turned out the light. Oh, look at that. There was just one problem. It was really, really dark in there, even for a big rabbit. Jasper turned on the light. He looked at his non-glowy pair of plain white pants, and he knew what he had to do. Look, he's got a spade, he's digging. The creepy underwear were a little muddy, but they were still filled the room with that gentle greenish glow. Look, he saved his pants. Bit grubby, but... The next day, Jasper gathered all his pocket money and went to the pant shop all by himself like a big rabbit. That night, Jasper wasn't scared at all, and as he lay down to sleep, he smiled, and so did his pants, because they had finally found someone who wasn't scared of creepy pants. Wow, how many pants is that? That is amazing. Right, thank you for listening, and bye everyone.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Spooky Storytime for Portsmouth Libraries. Today I'm going to be reading a story called The Dark by Lemony Snicket. How many of you are afraid of the dark? This is a story about Laszlo and how he stopped being afraid of the dark. Laszlo was afraid of the dark. The dark lived in the basement, in the same house as Laszlo. A big place with a creaky roof, smooth cold windows, and several flights of stairs. Sometimes the dark hid in the cupboard. Sometimes it sat behind the shower curtain. But mostly, he spent his time in the basement. All day long, the dark would wait in a distant corner, far from the squeaks and rattles of the washing machine, pressed up against some old damp boxes and a chest of drawers nobody ever opened. At night, of course, the dark went out and spread itself against the windows and doors of Laszlo's house. But in the morning, the dark would be back in the basement where it belonged. Laszlo would peek at the dark every morning. Hi, he would say. Hi, dark. Laszlo thought that if he visited the dark in the dark's room, maybe the dark wouldn't come and visit him in his room. But one night, it did. Laszlo, the dark said in the dark. The voice of the dark was as creaky as the roof of the house, and as smooth and as cold as the windows. And even though the dark was right next to Laszlo, the voice seemed very far away. I want to show you something, said the dark. In here? No, said the dark. Here? No, said the dark. Downstairs. Downstairs? Yes, In Laszlo's living room was the biggest window in the house. Laszlo looked out at all the dark outside. Above him the roof creaked, and he closed his eyes. Now the dark was all Laszlo could see. "No, no," said the dark again. "Not there. Down here." "In the basement?" asked Laszlo. "Yes," said the dark. Laszlo had never dared come to the dark's room at night. "Come closer," said the dark. Laszlo came closer. "Even closer," said the dark. So, you might be afraid of the dark, but the dark isn't afraid of you. That's why the dark is always close by. The dark peeks round the corner and waits behind the door, and you can see the dark up in the sky almost every night, gazing down on you as you gaze up at the stars. Without the creaky roof, the rain would fall on your bed, and without a smooth, cold window, you can never see outside. And without a flight of stairs, you can never go to the basement where the dark spends its time. Without a cupboard, you have nowhere to put your shoes, and without a shower curtain, you would splash water all over the bathroom. And without the dark, everything would be light, and you would never know if you needed a light bulb. "Bottom drawer," said the dark. "What?" "Bottom drawer," said the dark. "Open the bottom drawer." And look what was in the bottom drawer. "Thank you," said Laszlo. "You're welcome," said the dark. So he gave him a light bulb. By the time Laszlo got back into bed, the dark was no longer in his room, except when he closed his eyes to go to sleep. The next morning, Laszlo visited the dark in the basement. "Hi," he said. "Hi, dark." The dark didn't answer, but the bottom drawer was open, so it looked like something in the corner was smiling. The dark kept on living with Laszlo, but it never bothered him again. Scary, scary Halloween. I peer outside, there's something there that makes me shiver, spikes my hair. It must be Halloween. A skeleton with bones so white that gleam and glimmer in the night has come for Halloween. A ghost goes trailing, drifting by, with sunken mouth and sunken eye. Ghosts rise on Halloween. Little ones, stay safe inside. It's best to stay at home and hide on hallowed Halloween. A vampire and a werewolf prowl. One growls a growl, one howls a howl, in praise of Halloween. Two witches, grinning witchy grins, have pointy hats and pointy chins. They're here for Halloween. Cover eye and cover ear, nightmares walk the streets of fear on dreaded Halloween. Goblins, gremlins, skip and leap. They never rest, they never sleep. They're glad it's Halloween. The devil prances, fiery red, with horns sprouting from his head. He knows it's Halloween. Thunder, thunder, up above. What is it, mother? Shush, my love. It's just the thump of creature's feet. A creature in a winding sheet. His claws are dragging on the floor. He's crashing, smashing at the door. Will he find us here below? Shush, my love, I cannot know. Trick or treat, it's Halloween. Am I the scariest thing you've seen tonight on Halloween? He didn't see us, didn't care. We weren't the ones he'd come to scare. this night of Halloween. It's quiet now, the monster's gone. The streets are ours until the dawn. We're out with prowlers of the night, who snap and snarl and claw and bite. Loads of cats. We stalk the shadows, dark, unseen. Goodbye till next year, Halloween.